Welcome back. Here are the top stories we're working on. IMPD is looking to arrest an Illinois man accused of impersonating a police officer at Riley Hospital for Children twice.
This happened back in September and another time in August. During his August, quote, visit, police say Ronnie Howard was wandering around the hospital for 9 hours wearing a bulletproof vest and duty belt. He told police he was working for a security company, but documents show 2 of the 3 security companies he claimed to work for told detectives they had fired him. A warrant has been issued for Howard's arrest.
In national news, Sean Diddy Combs will go to trial on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges in May. Yesterday, his attorneys filed another appeal to get the rapper out of jail. That's after the rejection of a proposed $50 million bail package over concerns Diddy's a danger to the community and would tamper with witnesses. It comes as the 54-year-old nears a month in jail now. He's accused of using his power and prestige to physically and sexually abuse people, including his musical artists, for more than a decade. Diddy denies the allegations. He's due back in court in December. In lighter news, if you're looking for a job, recruiting experts say do your homework.
Recruiters saying that they are shocked at how little candidates know about their potential employers these days, and that lack of knowledge is one of the main reasons why some people are not getting hired. Experts say know what your company does, know what the day-to-day operations look like, do some research on the person who is conducting your interview, know what they do, bring up something about them maybe at the top of the interview, and more importantly, bring something up about the company you want to work for. Lets them obviously know that you are engaged and you're interested in learning more. It's like,
I'll keep that in mind.
There you go.
I just came here. I don't know what I'm applying for. Is this Burger King or Aerospace?
I'm just here.
Welcome back. It is Friday. I'm Scott Jones, Lindy Thaxton. That's Ethan in for Jim.
Indeed. Good morning, everybody. Cup number 2 of coffee.
Good job.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
So, because you're not a morning guy, right?
No.
At all.
Okay. Well, you look pretty good.
But he's thrilled to be here.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
It's just the waking up part. Once
I know.
pass that, get in the car and come here, it's like just a normal
Well,
day.
also when you get in the car and you see the northern lights driving into work, it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yeah, out in the distance, because I was passing Lafayette Square Mall on the left coming
Oh,
from
yes.
town, you could see out on the horizon that little glimmer of green.
So
and
cool.
it's like, that's what I got to see. But we had several people see the northern lights last night and very early this morning, and it was really cool. Very similar to what happened in May here. Right now, picture perfect. Good morning, just after 5:30. It is 53 degrees outside, east-southeast wind at 3 miles per hour, a dew point of 41, relative humidity holding steady. Guardian radar presented by Forum Credit Union, quiet as can be. We have been saying that a lot lately because high pressure has been in control of our weather pattern. That is why it has been so quiet. That is why it has been so sunny. That's why it's going to continue that way. Your bus stop or work forecast, however you want to paint it here, temperatures in the 50s and upper 40s when you're heading out the door this morning, and then right around 80 degrees when you're going home with lots of sunshine. And we're going to have another day just like today tomorrow in our forecast, calling for a warm weekend start. Then we'll have one small rain chance in there because we're going to have a cold front come through, but thinking that it's going to come through mainly dry, and that's going to give us the coolest air of the season so far. We'll talk about it more in my forecast. Guys.
Ethan, thank you. A pack of dogs attacking a mother of 3 and her children outside of a daycare this week on Indy's Far East Side.
This scary incident was caught on camera, and FOX59's Kit Hanley is here, going to show us some moments from the attack, and Kit, why the victims say this really could have been avoided.
Lindy, Scott, this is a really scary situation. Take a look here. This video captures the moment a dozen pit bulls circle the woman while she was loading her 3 young kids into the car. The dogs then proceeded to bite at her ankles and feet. And she says if the pack would have stormed her any sooner, things could have been a lot worse.
You know, my kids are scared. I'm scared. We all feared for our life in that phase.
What was meant to be a typical Tuesday afternoon of daycare pickup turned into a nightmare situation in just a matter of seconds. Savandria Houston tells us the dogs surrounded her out of nowhere. Her 2- and 3-year-old daughters and her 1-year-old son made it out of the attack unscathed, but the pack left their mark on her legs. And though her kids are unharmed, the family is still traumatized by the incident. Had it been 20 seconds earlier, she says the dogs would have gotten her kids.
If you've ever watched the movie Lion King, it's like a pack of hyenas. You don't know what to expect.
The Houston family isn't the dog's first victims. A couple who had just moved into the neighborhood was attacked just 10 days prior. Take a look here. Nearly a dozen pit bulls charged down a hill and onto their patio, leaving blood and puncture wounds in their wake. The dogs bit at one of the owner's arm and the other's torso. Now, in total, 4 police reports have been filed against the owner of the dogs since May. Meantime, the dogs are now with animal control, but both families want to ensure something like this doesn't continue to happen and say Marion County needs to limit the number of dogs a person can have. In the studio, Kit Hanley, Fox 59 News.
It's just traumatizing. Wow, Kit, thank you. Hey, in other news, Indiana's fight against TikTok heating up after the state appeals court reinstates a lawsuit claiming the app is not safe for children.
The suit claims TikTok's filled with salacious and inappropriate content for young Hoosiers. It also accuses TikTok of handing over users' personal data to the Chinese government through its parent company, ByteDance. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita is still encouraging people to delete TikTok. Similar arguments are erupting this week as 13 states and D.C. file a suit against TikTok, calling it digital nicotine. The lawsuit states personalized content, endless scrolling, and push notifications hook young Hoosiers and damage their mental health. Officials also say TikTok coins, which are sent to users during live streams and can be cashed in for real money, can lead to exploitation.
So TikTok is responding and says it provides robust safeguards to protect users. In a statement on social media, it says, quote, "We've endeavored to work with the attorneys general for over 2 years, and it is incredibly disappointing they have taken this step rather than work with us on constructive solutions. All of this is happening as TikTok, by the way, faces a looming January deadline. A new U.S. law requires the company to find a new owner or be banned here in the United States." Fox 59 is your election headquarters. Abortion rights taking center stage in the race for Indiana's next governor.
Democratic candidate for governor Jennifer McCormick released her plan yesterday. It includes clarifying regulations and exceptions for legal abortion care. She also wants to create a medical licensing board to support abortion rights and direct state funds to reproductive health services not banned under the state's law.
I've had pregnant young women come up to me and say, I'm getting ready to start my second trimester. I need someone to explain to me if I have complications, what are my options? And it's unbelievable that we're in this situation.
McCormick says she'll also push to change the state's abortion law and direct a ballot initiative vote. We reached out to Senator Mike Braun's campaign for a response, but they directed us to comments the Republican candidate made during our debate last week.
We're a right to life state, and that sanctity of life gets weighed against the counterpoint. It is a bill that sanctifies life. We're a state that does that with reasonable exceptions, and I think the people have spoken, the legislators listened, and we got a bill that seems to be working for Hoosiers.
Libertarian Donald Rainwater was unavailable to do an interview, but he has established a pro-life stance in the past.
Well, the state's near total abortion ban will likely come up in a heated debate this weekend. Attorney General Todd Rokita and his Democratic challenger, Destiny Wells, will face off in a 20-minute debate right here in our studio Sunday morning. This will be their only debate ahead of the election day. A new poll showing it could be an uphill battle for Democrats. Emerson College and The Hill found Attorney General Rokita holding a double-digit lead over Wells, although the number of undecided voters in the race also remains in double digits. Pollsters say it is unlikely Wells will be able to catch Rokita in the polls. You'll be able to see the 20-minute debate during In Focus at 9:30 Sunday morning. In a Fox 59 update, there's a new multi-million-dollar project in the works to fix speeding and dangerous driving on Indy's east side.
Try to, at least. Indy DPW is in the beginning phases of the project that aims to revamp 10th Street between Arlington and Emerson. Now, back in 2023, the Community Heights neighborhood launched a nearly $150,000 Tactical Urbanism project along 10th Street, installing barriers in an attempt to get drivers to slow down. Well, now that temporary project has turned into a permanent solution. Kyle Bloyd with Indy DPW says next year the city will begin the design phases between Emerson and Arlington, inspired by the Community Heights Tactical Urbanism project, of course, on the same stretch of road.
This is community engagement in action. We often say no one knows their streets better than the people who live there. And so the Community Heights Neighborhood Organization, they had a hypothesis, they tested their hypothesis, that held true, and now that kind of gives us a template to work from.
A little hard to hear, sorry about that. DPW says the design phase will start sometime next week. When it comes to construction and when it could get underway, DPW says that timeline's unclear, as massive projects like this usually run on a 5-year time frame. Well, when was the last time you replaced your old landscape lights? That's a question that might weigh on the mind of a lot of homeowners.
One issue, they may not want to bother changing them since it can get fairly expensive to hire somebody else to do it. Luckily for those people at home, I found an affordable way to replace them, and I'll give you the step-by-step on how you can do that yourself coming up in today's Home Zone.
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.